Hi everyone, I'm Meg Oliver.
And I'm Elaine Quijano. We begin with breaking news. The suspected mastermind behind the Paris terror attacks is dead.
The French prosecutor confirms that the body recovered from the apartment in Saint-Denis is Abdelhamid Abaaoud. Elaine Cobbe is in Paris. Elaine, what is the French prosecutor saying about his death?
The prosecutors said that his body was riddled with bullets. It was in such a state that they had to use DNA samples and partial fingerprints or palm prints to identify him. But they are happy he was killed in that early morning raid in Saint-Denis.
And what are you hearing, Elaine, about the other people arrested in yesterday's raid?
We still don't know who the 8 who are still in custody are. There are 7 men and 1 woman. The French have not yet released their identities or whether or not they're saying anything about what was involved. 2 of them we do know are linked only to the apartment. It was a man who lent the apartment to a friend in order for the suspects to stay there. He says he knew nothing about them. He had no idea they were terrorists. And the other person is a woman with him. But the 6 others, we don't yet know who they are. The prosecutor also has not yet confirmed if there was a 3rd body inside. There was a question that perhaps there was another body. The building was in such a state of collapse after the explosions by the female suicide bomber, the sustained gunfire and several other explosions that they said they're still sifting through rubble. Forensics teams are still on site.
And Elaine, aside from that group, how many more people are still wanted in connection with the attacks?
Well, the police are still looking for Salah Abdeslam, who is believed to have fled France on Saturday morning. His alleged getaway drivers were in police custody. They told police that they actually got through police checkpoints. The French are still carrying out raids across the country and particularly in the Paris region. More than 500 have been carried out since Friday night, and they're searching anyone thought to have any links to any jihadi groups in the hope of identifying anyone else who might have been involved in providing logistical support or any kind of backup plans, because the authorities say the teams involved in this were very well organized and this was a very well coordinated series of attacks Friday night.
Elaine, I know that the Interior Minister of France there, Bernard Cazeneuve, is set to hold a news conference at any moment. Do you have any sense what he's going to talk about specifically?
He's likely to talk more about the identification of Abaaoud, and we are hoping he will tell us a bit more about what else they've learned from the scene at Saint-Denis. But he's also possibly going to talk about what the state of emergency being extended will mean for France. The National Assembly just voted very recently, just a few minutes ago, to extend it for another 3 months. It has to go to the Senate tomorrow to confirm that, but it is likely to go through. And this is giving sweeping powers to the police to stop anyone at any time and demand their ID. It also allows them to search premises without a warrant. So sweeping powers. And also the Interior Minister has told off-duty police that they can carry guns anytime when they're off duty. The police chief, in fact, has said, please do.
All right, Elaine Cobbe for us in Paris. Thank you.